What is up, everybody? Welcome to another stream. So, today is officially the start of what I'm basically going to be doing for the next week, E3. So, we're starting with Google's announcements for their new Stadia service, so should be pretty good. Only got a few minutes left till it starts, so shouldn't take that long. Didn't even think about this, but since I switched to Streamlabs OBS yesterday, there's no way to interact with the browser widget, I don't think, compared to OBS. So how am I going to click the play button? Give me a second. I didn't put CEST, I put CST. Essentially, it's Central Standard Time, or, well, in CDT, Central Daylight Time. CEST is like European time or something like that, which is completely different. Let's see, does this work? Yep. Okay. Yeah, CEST is Central European Summertime, and CST is Central Standard Time, and CDT is Central Daylight Time, and the last two are basically the same, just the US swaps time zones, like, some months of the year. So it's like 1 hour back or 1 hour forward. Yeah, should be starting very shortly, because it just hit 11 o'clock. Yeah, so normally for this E3 stuff, I'm going to try to start a bit sooner and do, like, a pre-show kind of stuff. But, I don't really know what to even say for this one, because we basically know nothing about Stadia yet, so... And plus, I had to make lunch, which I'm still eating, so if you hear me go silent for a bit, I probably muted my mic so I could take a bite. And here we go. Rating pending to mature. Let's see, is the audio gonna come through? Okay.
Hi, I'm Phil. Thanks so much for joining us
Hi,
today
Phil.
for the first Stadia Connect. This series gives you a look at Stadia news, events, new titles, bonus features, and more. We'll be posting these Stadia Connect videos from time to time to bring you the latest.
Okay, so they're literally copying a Nintendo Direct.
We've got a bunch of exciting news to share with you today, so let's get started. 3 months ago, we gave you a first look at Stadia, a new generation game platform powered by the best of Google. Today, we're going to tell you about the first wave of games available at launch.
Okay.
We'll share pricing details,
Launch games,
including
pricing
an
details.
launch offer, and you'll learn how to become one of the first Stadia players. Stadia has been years in the making across different Google teams. Google's mission has always been to make information more accessible for everyone. With Stadia, our goal is to make gaming more accessible for everyone too. We designed Stadia to bring together game players and game watchers from around the world into one global community of gamers. And Stadia makes it easy to play your favorite games on any screen in your life. At launch later this year, you'll be able to play Stadia games on your TV, desktop, laptop, tablet, and on Pixel smartphones. starting
I love
with
how they
Pixel 3,
exclude.
as well as the brand
Okay,
new
so
Pixel 3a
that's
that we
interesting.
announced last month.
They didn't say
Wherever you
smartphone,
are,
specifically
Stadia lets you
Pixel, which
play
means
the
it's going to be a
latest
Pixel
games.
exclusive
No
at
downloads,
launch.
no patches, no installs. Just grab
That's
your controller
interesting.
and you're in. This level of access and availability represents a huge shift in the gaming world. Instead of a console or a PC, you're using Google's data center as the platform. We handled the intense gameplay processing and graphics, so there's no console required to play your favorite games. That's what Stadia is all about, the games. Today, we're unveiling the very first wave of games coming to the platform at launch. We're working with hundreds of leading publishers and developers around the world.
Okay, I see Sega, Bungie, Bethesda, EA, Capcom, pretty much everybody.
Games spanning nearly every genre, including fighting, sports, role-playing games, first-person action, and racing titles. And we're just getting started. This worldwide exclusive unveil comes straight from our friends at Larian Studios.
Larian Studios. I don't think I know that name. Like, maybe I know what games they made, but I don't know that name specifically. I mean, the graphics on this definitely look appealing, assuming this isn't like a live-action trailer. Because, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell if it's live action or if it's like actual game. Ugh. What in the hell? Monka TOS. Jesus. They just become like Cthulhu or something? Like. Oh, it's Baldur's Gate. What? Okay, yeah, I definitely know that game. I just didn't realize who it was made by. Okay. Also, it's interesting. Got Dungeons and Dragons and the Wizards logo down there.
We try to give everybody a lot of freedom because we want them to come with their IDs. No, thanks, man. Forget it. My name is Sven Vinke. I am the founder and director of Larian Studios. So Larian Studios was founded in '97 in Ghana.
But Ryan Hurst, I think you might be a bit behind.
Of the games industry.
Like, way behind.
Driving the state-of-the-art forward so fast. You don't have that in music. You don't have it in movies. But in video games, you have it, and Stadia is...
It's like you might want to refresh.
The next leap. I mean, it is quite revolutionary. Larian Studios was founded to be able to create big epic art.
But yeah, this is definitely reminding me of like Nintendo's E3 Directs. Maybe not their normal ones, but their E3 ones where they also have like interviews spliced in with the people who make the games.
Trying to tell them that we should be the ones making.
Well, at least some of the past E3s, because the last one was basically a standard Nintendo Direct other than Smash Bros. For like 45 minutes.
Well, you're the guy that wanted to make Baldur's Gate 3. Do you still want to make Baldur's Gate 3? You say, yeah, of course I still want to make Baldur's Gate 3. And that got the conversation rolling. And before you knew it,
so it's a third
we were
one.
Constructing story. And it was awesome. It was a geek dream come true. Baldur's Gate 3 is the biggest game that we've ever done. We had to triple the size of the studio to be able to do it. Production values are very, very, very high, but the game deserves it. I mean, it's people have been waiting on it for a very long time, so it deserves to be top-notch in every single aspect, and it's shaping up to be a beautiful game. But the coolest thing about it all is that by bringing it to Stadia, pretty much everybody...
thanks for the follow. God, that alert's a bit too loud.
Democratic in that sense, if you want. It doesn't differentiate between what...
Gonna have to adjust that volume eventually.
We can't wait for you to play Baldur's Gate 3 on Stadia. And whether you're playing an RPG like Baldur's Gate 3 or any of the other titles and genres we'll share today, we know that players demand the most responsive experiences from their games. And we have architected Stadia to give you the fastest possible response between what your fingers are doing and what your eyes are seeing. So, what does that mean for the internet connection you're on right now? Let's quickly dig into the numbers.
Okay, so here's where they try to prove that, you know, it'll work no matter what internet you have.
60 frames per second and 5.1 surround sound. We're able to deliver this experience to users with a connection speed of around 35 megabits per second. And with Google handling the processing load, you can enjoy smooth gameplay.
Keep in mind, that's
even
only
if you
for the
don't have that
4K,
kind of
so,
connection.
you know.
So let's say you have a connection speed of just 10 megabits per second. You can
Yeah,
still get
honestly
at
though,
least 720p
that still should be
video at
good
60
because
frames per
most
second with
people
stereo
actually
sound.
only
We're really proud of
have
the experience
nowadays
we're
have
able
a
to
connection
deliver,
of
and
at
it's all
least
thanks to
10,
more
if
than
not
20
more.
years of
So,
work at Google, building and optimizing
so it's like the
our network of data
numbers
centers
seem
to support
feasible for
services
anybody to
with
do it.
billions
Now,
of
if
users like
anybody, you
YouTube,
know,
Gmail,
the
Android,
realisticness,
Google
you know,
Play,
who knows?
Maps, and of course Google Search. The latency and speed demands of online
I will say though, I
aren't
did
far
test the
off from
Project
demands
Stream
we've been meeting for years. We handle the
test, which was
back end
basically
so
the
you can
precursor to
play the
this,
games
and it
you
played
want,
perfectly
when you
fine, but
want,
then
on
again,
whatever
I have
screen you
120
prefer.
megabits,
Back in October of
so,
2018, we put this idea to the test with Project Stream. We
yeah,
invited users to stream
that.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey at up to 1080p and 60 frames per second. It was a phenomenal gaming experience on a wide range of PCs and laptops that were simply running a Chrome browser. With Project Stream, we demonstrated that we can transmit the live instance from the data center to your screen faster than your eye is transmitting those images to your brain. That's critical for fast-paced games on Stadia, like Mortal Kombat. It's truly
Mortal
a new
Kombat,
paradigm
okay.
for gaming. And since we announced Stadia a few months ago, we've gotten a lot of interest about this new way to play. In our conversations and meetups with game developers, they're excited about the possibilities of an ever-evolving play experience. And we can't wait to get Stadia in the hands of gamers later this year. So let's share some more details about the platform and what you'll need to get started at launch. You'll get the best experience playing with our new Stadia controller. It's designed specifically for streaming games, and it includes a capture button for your game footage and a button to access the Google Assistant.
But it's not required.
Of course, you can also play Stadia games with any supported game controller or with a mouse and keyboard.
Okay, yeah, it's
The
clearly a
only other thing you
PS3
need
controller,
is a screen to
PS4
play
controller is one of
Want
those.
to play
Yeah.
on the HD TV in your living room? Just plug in a Chromecast Ultra. If you'd rather play on your laptop,
How do they
desktop, or
specifically
tablet,
say
open a Chrome
Ultra?
browser window.
Even though
Television
Ultra is
uses
only aimed
Stadia
for
to run
4K.
on any screen that runs Chrome. Or you can use
So
the
does it
Stadia
not
app
work with normal
on your
Chromecast,
Pixel
or?
3. We'll be expanding to more screens down the line too, including more smartphones. When you're ready to play, the Stadia controller connects directly to your game running in the Google Data Center.
Yeah,
That
I'll definitely be
direct
interested to see
connection
how
is
it
key to
compares
providing
depending
the
on if
highest
you
possible
use the
performance
controller
and the best
or
streaming
a
experience.
third-party
We have so many more
controller.
details on the Stadia controller, which you can find at stadia.com. We're also a tweet away at Google Stadia to answer all your questions. We're very excited to introduce you to a number of new titles coming to Stadia at launch. Let's take a look.
Okay, next title.
Wolf, raised to be the alpha, trained to follow. Alas, the beast can't be tamed that easily. This wild territory is the perfect den for my kind. A free world where I can roam and explore with no end. But I came here on the hunt, hidden among sheep, focused on their superficial dreams.
Honestly, I will say no reason I mentioned Stadia is merely because the fact it's based on Linux, which means, hey, we might actually get more Linux ports of games.
Target always clearly in my sights. To secure the future with technology others developed, but were too fearful to deploy. By tooth and claw, I took this island, and by tooth and claw, I will rule it.
This beat, though. Also, I love how they synchronize the beat to the hits on that clip. It's like that perfect timing.
The wolf knows when a predator nears. Can a ghost take on the lone wolf? Maybe. Tracking, analyzing, stalking, patiently, tirelessly. But there is no place for the weak and the wounded here.
It's so cool how they synchronize it to the beat. Like, that's a pretty good trailer editing.
We are wolves.
I will say I wouldn't be interested in this game, probably, but, like, the trailer definitely looks good. and the game itself does look decent. It's just not my thing.
Stand by.
Oh hey! Transition to gameplay. So yeah, this is honestly one of the coolest things that they did announce already about Stadia is that basically multiplayer would just be on each individual person's screen and you could actually see their own screen in each corner. And yep, Ghost Recon, that, you called it. Okay, this one looks like maybe something more up my alley. Kind of like a mystery kind of game. Horror game, yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Oh. I will say so far, like, all the games they've shown have looked really good. Now, I don't know if they're actually running on Stadia hardware for the trailers, but, you know. So this like a stealth mystery horror game as a kid. In some kind of school. What does that say? Guilt? I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but okay. Okay, so is this like a Sim-style game? Oh wait, I think I know this game. I think it was at some other, like, presentation. Like last year, maybe. Yeah, I remember that one. Jeez, this looks like insanity. I mean, it also helps they use this specific music. It's like literally the song of Insanity in a nutshell. Yeah, that looks like it would be a pretty fun co-op game. Jesus. Although every time I hear this song now, all I can think of is the Psycho Stick version. This fuckity fuck fuck, fuckity fuck fuck, fuck fuck fuck. Just literally the fuck non-stop. Yeah. Also, that's interesting. They specifically said it's launch titles, and that's at 2020, which wouldn't fit because they said it's fall when it's launching.
Happens 7 months after a
okay, Division 2, so another Ubisoft game.
Not only across the nation, but also across the world.
Well, and another Tom Clancy one too.
Of the Strategic Homeland Division has been called.
But honestly, yeah, it's understandable there would be a lot of Ubisoft shown, considering they were literally the first partner. Because the whole stream test was Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Create a fast-paced, action-packed shooting game.
Which I will say, they haven't specifically said if that's going to be on Stadia, but considering it was part of the Project Stream thing, like, it would be kind of dumb if they didn't include that. So it's basically 3 Ubisoft games confirmed already.
One of the benefits of choosing Washington, D.C. for the second game is that we have all of these amazing, iconic buildings. The White House, the Capitol, we have the Air and Space Museum, we have the Lincoln Memorial, and of course, there's even a control point at the base of the Washington Monument.
Stadia means that you can play your game anywhere. The collaboration with Google has been really awesome because they're a very open company, at least with us as partners. We know games and they know infrastructure. So together we can bring a powerful, visually appealing experience to all Stadia users. Together we can make the best of it. The exciting part
That's actually the other thing I didn't think about. Infrastructure. While yes, you know, the infrastructure should be really good for streaming the games and stuff, I also like, what if developers use it to actually implement their cloud services well, they're online to begin with.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing what.
It's like, because Google's infrastructure is really good, so it's like, and all these companies using their shoddy online usually, so it's like, if Stadia games can basically automatically take advantage of Google service for like online matchmaking and stuff, that would actually be pretty good.
We're bringing to you at launch. And now, here to tell you about Stadia's pricing and availability is my friend and colleague.
Here we go with the best part.
We're launching Stadia with a diverse mix of games from lots of genres and world-class game publishers.
I do hope they still show more games, because it's kind of weird that that's all they showed.
That really matter. The latest, greatest game experiences that you can play anywhere. To unlock these experiences, we're offering a premium subscription for our Stadia players. Introducing Stadia Pro.
Okay, that's interesting. Because they call it Stadia Pro, that means normal Stadia would be free. Possibly.
Stadia Pro member at our highest streaming quality. 4K, HDR, 60 frames per second.
Huh.
5.1 surround sound. And we're going
And
$10
$10 a month is standard.
Celebrate players who want to be the first playing on Stadia. We know there's a passionate world of players out there who want bigger, better, more accessible gaming experiences. After announcing Stadia, we've heard from so many gamers who share our excitement. For those fans, we've created a custom, limited edition set of exclusive features and content. We call it the Stadia Founders Edition, and you can pre-order it starting today. The Founders Edition includes everything you need to get started with Stadia, and you'll have the first access to Stadia when it launches later this year. We want to make sure your games look great on the biggest screen in your home, so the Founders Edition comes with a Chromecast Ultra for streaming.
Okay, so a hardware bundle, that's actually pretty cool.
At 60 frames per second, directly to your TV. You'll also receive a limited edition Night Blue Stadia controller, as well as 3 months of Stadia Pro. And we know gaming is more fun with a friend.
Okay, so what's the price of this going to be, like $50 maybe?
So you can gift Stadia Pro access to a friend or
50
family.
to 100.
You can also pick up an additional Stadia controller for $69. It comes in clearly white, just black,
of course they're
and wasabi.
Keeping the pixel color schemes.
Here's the best part about the Founders Edition. You'll be among the first players to secure your exclusive Stadia name. So you'll get the Stadia name you want.
I will say $69 for a controller is pretty standard, so.
Chromecast Ultra,
but
limited edition Night Blue Stadia controller, 3 months of Stadia Pro for you and a friend.
So this has to be 100, right? At the bare minimum.
It's all in the Stadia Founders Edition, and it's coming to these 14 countries.
Okay, 14 countries at launch.
And we're working hard
for the Founders Edition, at least.
To additional countries in 2020 and beyond.
Okay,
We do have one more surprise. Gamers who buy the Stadia Founders Edition will get the complete Destiny 2 experience.
Yep, that was the leak.
Pro. Let's take a look.
But only for Founders Edition. That's.
Destiny's about being.
Is that right, or is it? I don't know.
A really beautiful world.
Okay, well, it's concerning Destiny 2. I'm pretty sure it has some like in-app purchase kind of stuff. So, Founders Edition might get some exclusive DLC or something.
Destiny is about playing with your friends.
See if they updated the website yet.
The first time I beat Vault of Glass, I know who was there with me, and that just makes it
okay.
So much
Not
more
yet.
rich.
Bungie's always been at the forefront of exploring new ways to bring our games to our players.
We are now our own publisher. Did you know this? And with Stadia, we get to be the tip of the spear with something that's new.
Our push now is to remove all the barriers that we have to playing Destiny.
Whenever, wherever, with whomever you want.
And we're allowing players to have access to all of it. All of our planets, all of our cooperative strikes, all of our competitive modes, Gambit.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to mention the price for the Founders Edition after this video, because it'd be kind of weird if they didn't, because, like, it's available for pre-order today, so I mean, you'd be able to see the price anyway, but
you'll have to find a way to conquer these nightmares.
I'm just trying to think, how much would it cost, because 3 months of Pro, it's at least, you know, $30 basically.
Are in control of our own destiny.
Then it's like a Chromecast Ultra is $69, and then the controller is $69.
And with Stadia, I think we're gonna
And so it's like,
an entirely new opportunity.
but also like, I'm sure they're not going to charge retail price for everything, so it's obviously going to be cheaper than buying all this stuff separately. So it's like 100 maybe, or maybe they'll go like super cheap and basically just to get it out there.
Looking to the future always brings us back.
Okay, what's this?
Can
Huh.
you feel them? I can still hear their voices.
This is interesting.
Their endless torment reshapes our moon. Nightmares now stalk the surface. Walking shadows, seeking vengeance. Our old fears, they rise again. And in the dark below, something wicked has awakened. We must bring an end to this suffering. One way.
Okay. Oh, so it's a deal. Okay, yeah. So it's an expansion.
Another.
So is it like Stadia first or something? Maybe.
A big thank you to our friends at Bungie for partnering with us to bring the full Destiny 2 experience to Stadia. The base game, all previous add-ons, the newest expansion, and the annual pass. They're all included
annual
in your
passes.
Stadia Pro subscription. And as an added bonus, you'll be able to transfer your Destiny Guardian to Stadia from any other platform.
Transfers for PS4 pending from Sony.
The Stadia Founders
Of course.
Edition comes with limited edition Night Blue controller,
Yeah.
Chromecast Ultra, 3 months of Stadia Pro.
That's
the
honestly
full
a pretty
Destiny
good
2
bundle if they can get the
experience,
price done.
First dibs on your Stadia name, and a buddy pass to give Stadia Pro to a friend for 3
Oh,
months.
damn.
Good luck
You just
deciding who
give
you're
it
gonna
to a
give
friend.
When
Okay.
you add everything up, that's almost $300 of value.
$300
And you'll get
worth?
it all in the Founders Edition for just $129.
$129.
which
That's
you can
not bad.
pre-order now.
Now, yeah.
We're excited to offer the Founders Edition.
Okay, so yeah, I said
around the
100,
world,
but slight
but
bit
it's
more.
only
But
available for
honestly, though,
limited
that's a
time
really
in
good
limited
price.
quantities. So don't wait too long to pre-order. If you don't want the Founders Edition or Stadia Pro, you can still buy and play Stadia games without a subscription. Simply buy the games you want when you want them.
Okay, that makes
It's called
sense.
the Stadia Base, and any games you purchase, they're yours to play whenever you want. So whether you're ready to go all in with the Founders Edition bundle, or if you
So that's
prefer
actually
Stadia
smart.
Base,
So they're not going all in on
All right, let's bring
like a
Phil back
Netflix
for
style
few final
service.
details and
You can
surprises.
still buy individual
Thanks
games.
for tuning in to this first look at some of our most exciting launch titles, pricing details, and how to access Stadia right at launch. You can get more details and info at stadia.com/FAQ, or you can find it in the description here, or tweet us at Google Stadia. We'll have much more to come soon, including additional announcements from some of the world's best game publishers. Thanks for watching. I can't wait for you to experience Stadia for yourself. And with that, we're excited to show you one last collection of games.
Listen up already.
Honestly, though, that actually turned out pretty good. I think.
You guys are weird.
Okay, yeah. So it says should be up now. So let's see what happens if I go to Stadia.com now. Okay, yep, it's live. Takes me to. Let me change the browser source here. Here. So yeah, you actually see the Founders Edition. Of course, I can't actually scroll in OBS anymore. But, oh well. But yeah, honestly, the whole thing looks pretty good. I mean, like, value-wise and stuff. See if there's anything else here that I didn't see. Oh, and they do actually have a test your connection button on the page. Even though I'm streaming, let's just see what it says for me. Please wait while we run a quick test. This should take under 30 seconds. Yeah, based on your current download speed of 84.827, you'll have a high performance. Yeah. Although, it's interesting that it's 84, but instead of 120 like I normally have, but then again, I'm streaming right now. Of course, it's not going to be as high. But let's see, what all is shown. Yeah. Destiny 2 The Collection, Doom Eternal, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Wolfenstein Youngblood, Baldur's Gate 3, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, Metro Exodus, Thumper, Samurai Showdown, Football Manager 2020, Gift Pack, The Elder Scrolls Online, The Crew 2, The Division 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, of course, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Trials Rising, NBA 2K, Borderlands 3, okay. Actually, that's interesting, because Borderlands 3 is technically an Epic exclusive, so... Farming Simulator 19, Mortal Kombat 11, Rage, Final Fantasy 13 or whatever, Guilt, Tomb Raider Trilogy, so all of them. Darksiders Just Dance 2020. That's super interesting. Like, Borderlands 3 is technically Epic exclusive, so, like, this is just not exclusive, I guess? I mean, I guess you could argue it is a console, but, like, it's technically PC. Like, you play the games on PC, you know, or TV or whatever, but, you know, like... It's like, the most people are probably going to play in the browser on their computer, so, I mean, it's technically a PC game? Yeah, that's super interesting. And yeah, the Founders Edition will ship in November 2019, so... Basically, it's going to launch about the same time for everybody. It's just, you know, you might get it like a few weeks early, I guess. Oh wait, no, Stadia Base is coming next year, so, So basically, the Founders Edition, which is part of Pro, is... Okay, that makes more sense now that I think about it, because basically what that's saying is, you get 3 months of Pro. So basically, yeah, since the Founders Edition includes 3 months, essentially November, December, January, and then Stadia Base probably launch right after that. Also, it's okay, yeah, so look at the site also, though. Resolution up to 4K, frame rate 60 FPS, of course, 5.1 surround sound, buy games whenever you want, yes. Additional free games are released regularly, yes. Starting with Destiny 2. And Stadia Pro exclusive discounts. So that's part of the Stadia Pro / Founders Edition. And then Base is just up to 1080p, 60 FPS stereo, so not surround sound. Buy games whenever you want, yes. Free games are released regularly, no. And no Pro exclusive discounts. Also, this is a super important note. If you choose to cancel Stadia Pro, you can play the games you've already purchased on Stadia Base without a subscription. And yeah, you have to make a Stadia name, so basically same thing as like an Xbox gamer tag. But yeah, so honestly, all this stuff does look pretty good. Like, you know, obviously we'll still have to wait and see how it actually performs once it's in the hand of real people, but considering, like, my experience with the Project Stream thing, it worked flawlessly. Like, you couldn't tell the latency at all. And and I even tested it on a device with freaking Wi-Fi G, which is like the shittiest of shittiest freaking Wi-Fi you could have, pretty much. Because everything nowadays is in or AC, so it's like, if it worked flawlessly where you couldn't even tell latency on a device with that shit of Wi-Fi, then, you know, like... So yeah, honestly, I think this is a pretty good start to E3, although, I mean, technically the Pokemon thing yesterday was probably the actual start, I guess, although I didn't have all this shit set up beforehand. But yeah. Anyway, I guess that's probably it for me then, so... Thank you guys so much for watching. Actually, real quick though, I need to set up a scene for schedule so I can show the schedule on stream. Should only take a couple seconds here. So yeah, I'll be streaming more in the next few days, essentially, as we cover as much of E3 as possible. So there shouldn't be anything new until Sunday, unless I, what was I gonna say? If I can find the damn link here real quick. I'm still considering if I'm gonna stream, essentially, a couple of other things that aren't conferences, so... Saturday, there's the Mario Maker 2 Invitational and the Splatoon 2 World Championship. I might do those. Still. I don't know yet, but essentially, if I do those, I'll announce it ahead of time on Discord and Twitter. And that would be 2 p.m. EST. I don't know what the CST time is. I would need to convert it, but yeah. And I would be doing that on Saturday. But otherwise, yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Xbox showing. And of course, a bit before that, because I'm not going to start exactly at 3 when they start. But yep. See ya.